I pray that you're making it a great day. I hope it's all is well with you. My topic on today is they can't do it like you. You see what I'm saying? And I want you to take the time out and understand who you are and whose you are. I want you to know that you are not where you at by chance. You are not where you at by mistake. Everything that you're going through, every situation that you've been facing, I want you to understand it's only making you a better and stronger person. See, God made no mistake when He put you together, when He put you where you are. See what I'm saying? God purposely allowed people to come up against you and allow people to character assassinate you as if they know you. See, God did that on purpose. You see what I'm saying? So now they're gonna begin to get in their feelings and feel some type of way because they see that you're smarter than a fifth grader. They see that you're not hooked on phonics. You see what I'm saying? They don't see that you have an inner child that you allow to come out and play. You see what I'm saying? And see, they don't want to play. They too busy trying to figure you out, and they too busy trying to nail you and crucify you. You see what I'm saying? So they can't do it like you. So I don't even know why they trying to do it like you because they ain't doing it out of love. See, the things that they doing is out of hate. They doing things for clout. They doing things to try and get you out of character. You see what I'm saying? That's the only thing they doing. So they fighting a losing battle, and then they mad at you because you able to hold your head up. You able to take a licking and keep on ticking. You able to get knocked down and get back up. But see, when they get knocked down, they can't take it. You see what I'm saying? So that's why they trying to be like you, they can't be like you. You see what I'm saying? Why they trying to do it like you, they can't do it like you. You see what I'm saying? Because they are not involving the Most High. They not involving the Heavenly Father. See, they don't believe that the blood is alive and well because you could tell how they come against those who they think that they don't need. See, in order to get something, you got to give up something. You see what I'm saying? You want to be able to have a free heart. It's better to give than to receive. See, it's all about serving. You see what I'm saying? That's why they can't be like you, because they're not willing to let go of the things that's out of their control. You got a lot of people that want to control things, a lot of people that want to control the situation and circumstance. But see, when you get to that place to where you know you're not in control and you know God has put you on this planet to do good by people, then you can rest in peace. You can rest assured that you are on your way across the sea. You see what I'm saying? If you wait long enough, and if you be patient long enough, and you suffer long enough, and you stand there by the water, you need to understand that God is gonna allow your enemies to pass on by. You see what I'm saying? See, I know the enemy trying to trigger you. I know the enemy want to get you out of character, and I know how you feel because it seems like that's all people are doing is focusing on negativity. They only want to point out your flaws. They only want to point out your mistakes. They not pointing out the fact that you put blood, sweat, and tears. They not pointing out the fact that you was really down for the cause. You see what I'm saying? The only thing they want to point out is the fact that, hey, I can't weigh up to who you are. So let me tell you something. Let me exit left. Let me go out the back door. I can't come to you head up because I already see that you can see through me. You see what I'm saying? So they can't do it like you. So I don't know why they trying. You see what I'm saying? But this ain't to put them down. This to uplift you, to let you know, hold your position. Keep playing your part. Keep showing up. Keep showing love. Keep being thankful. But when you get done being thankful and showing love, make sure you have a giving heart. Make sure that you able to give a word of encouragement. See, let me tell you something. The more you give love, the more love gonna come back. The more you show up for God, people know who real and who's not. So stop worrying about people talking about your name or trying to mess up your name. The only way they're gonna mess up your name if you give them that authority, if you give them that power. But see, when you stay in your lane, when you keep walking that straight line, when you know that it's mind over matter, let me tell you something. The only thing the enemy can do is try and persuade you and manipulate you to cause you to shoot yourself. Because the enemy can't shoot you, he's too weak. You see what I'm saying? So what the enemy constantly try to do is get like you. The enemy want to be like you. The enemy want to study you, not for the right reason, but the enemy wants your energy. The enemy wants your power. And when I say enemy, I'm talking about those evil forces that you can't see. And I'm talking about forgiving those that come up against you at the same time because they know not what they do against you. You see what I'm saying? So when I say people, I'm not talking about them people that are around you that try their best to down you. You see what I'm saying? Even though they try to down you, the only thing they doing is crowning you, but they doing it in a low-key way because they just can't come out and say, what's up, 9/11? They just can't, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? They just can't come out and say, hey, I see you, I envy you, I don't like you, I want to do what you do and I want to do it better. I want the same relationship or the same connection that you got with the Most High. But let me tell you something. They are fighting or losing battle because they trying to be like you instead of learn from you. You see what I'm saying? And see, that's what I'm saying. That's what makes you so set apart, and that's what makes you so favored by God, because you know it's not about you. You know that you are not trying to make yourself look good. You're not trying to put yourself on the front line. God is putting you on the front line. So I'm gonna let you know something. When God say go, can't nobody say stop. So when them devils coming around, you trying to get you to stop. They trying to get you to give up. They trying to get you to lose. They trying to get you to look back. They want to team up against you. Let me tell you something. You got to understand that you are blessed and highly favored. You got to understand, if God is for you, who should be against you? So no matter who come into your life, no matter who fall back out of your life, no matter who talking about you ain't gonna never change, or who keep on trying to call you out based on your past, you need to understand that you has already arrived. You need to understand, either they're gonna get with you or they're gonna dismiss you. And if they dismiss you, that's not your issue. So you need to tell them to grab a piece of tissue, and if they sneeze, tell them bless you. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what we do. We speak life. You know what I'm saying? We speak life. We raise the vibration of the people. You see what I'm saying? Love is a vibration. Love is a frequency. Righteousness is a vibration. Righteousness is a frequency. You see what I'm saying? Peace is a vibration. Peace is a frequency. Now, when we talking about the universe, we also talking about God that created the universe. We're not talking about the universe as if we self-righteous or we our own God. No, you got to give credit to what credit due. You got to give power to where power belong. You see what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna tell you something. Them people that's in power, that's calling themselves to be over you, you need to put them where they belong. If you don't see that they are treating you with respect and treating you right, don't get on their level. But you need to understand, you don't bow down to people in position that's trying to get the ups over you. You see what I'm saying? Because you are a child of the Most High. And when God put you in a situation, he put you in that situation to learn from it. He put you in that situation to grow from it. He not put you in that situation for you to start being hard on yourself, or for you to start pitying yourself, or for you to start feeling like, you know what, I don't know which way to go, because it seems like every time I get up, something knock me back down. Every time I get my confidence built up, here comes something coming even harder. That's because God ain't gonna put no more on you than you able to bear. And see, you've been bearing the pain, you've been bearing the cross, but I want you to understand, give those people their weight back. Stop making people crucify you, or stop allowing people to crucify you and make you feel guilty and shameful for living the right life, or speaking the truth and exposing them on their evil doing. You calling them out on everything that they doing, and see, they can't cross you no more. They can't manipulate you no more. See, they thought you was stupid, and they thought you was dumbfounded because you was kind, because you was childlike, because you was cool, calm, and collective. See, you turned a negative into a positive. So guess what? The more you turn that negative into a positive, the more they say, oh, we got him now. But see, I want you to understand something. God got them right where he want them, because you are just a vessel. You are just a willing vessel to be on the side of righteousness. You see what I'm saying? So that's why we fall down and we get back in. But see, we don't stay down. So the same pit that your enemies are digging for you, it's going to be the same pit that they fall in. But see, you just hold on. You just keep going. You keep focusing on what it is that God telling you to do. Because sometimes he might put you in a different environment or a new situation, and you sitting here like, Lord, it seems like I'm still stuck. It seems like I ain't moving nowhere. It seems like I'm still in the same place that I've been at. But you need to understand something. See, you way ahead of your time. and you are aligned with the divine, which means even if you're doing good or bad, even if you're suffering or you feel with joy, you need to understand that God understands where you are. God is already God has already written your story. God has already made it possible for you to win. But see, you got to keep your focus and understand that the enemy gonna come to kill, steal, and destroy. The enemy don't want you to be saving those, speaking truth to those. The enemy don't want you to expose his hand. So I'm gonna tell you something. When people start coming against you and they coming in packs, they coming in unions, they coming with that wickedness, they coming with mean mugs and cold stirs, they marching towards you as if you are so important to them, but then they can't acknowledge you. It's because you are important to them, because you are important to God. And when you're important to God, you're important to the devil, because the devil is even important to God, because without the devil, how can we grow? How can we see our mistakes? Let me tell you something. I'll be happy when I make a mistake. I'm happy when I fall down, because when I fall down, I can get back up. I'm happy when I don't know something, because when I don't know something, I can learn something. You see what I'm saying? And when I can learn something, I can overcome something. I can pass it on and give it to the next person. So don't be stiff-necked and don't get caught up at being so grown to where you forget to smile. You so grown that you forgetting to take time out for yourself. You see what I'm saying? You done growed up so fast, or you done growed up so strong and so serious, you can't even smile. You doing what everybody else wants you to do. You doing what everybody else is telling you to do. You need to live for you. You need to understand that you are important. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be loved. You answer to nobody but God. Who do they think you are to? Who do they think they are to try to make you praise them and put them on a pedestal as if you need to come to them before you take a step? And when you take that step, you don't need to hear on your mind, get ready, say it, go. Because last time I checked, you want a robot. Only thing you plugged into, I hope that be the Most High. I hope that you covered in the blood. You see what I'm saying? Because when they coming for you, they need to understand that they coming for the wrong one, because you got them spiritual assassinators. You see what I'm saying? You got them angels around you that don't play by you, and they gonna move by you. You see what I'm saying? So when these people playing with you and they thinking that you by yourself and they thinking that you standing alone, they don't understand that you got a whole army that's standing right there fighting with you. You see what I'm saying? That's why they be mad at you, because you done hit them so many times without them even knowing. When somebody see you, you done already hit them with their life. You done already went beep. And so by the time they get to you, they mad at you now. By the time, oh, you good, y'all good. That's because I'm gonna put this on my YouTube at Chosen I See You. So if you missed anything, you can always play it back. All praise to the Most High. This is a holy word coming from the Father. You see what I'm saying? So don't worry about it. It's all good. But I'm gonna tell you something. Stop worrying about who looking at you, who watching you, or who plotted up against you. Because I'm gonna tell you, the more you feed into that negativity, the more you bring that negativity alive. But see, if you got them haters watching you, and they trying to block you and they trying to stop you, keep doing what you're doing. Why would you allow them to get you off course? Why would you allow them to get you off your focus? Huh? See, you got to focus on God, and at the same time, you got to be willing to give. See, it ain't about you. So while you sitting here crying and talking about I'm suffering, you need to understand that suffering that God is putting you through, you're going to be able to help somebody else. You see what I'm saying? See, the things that you go through, you got to give glory to God, because when you give glory to God, you able to move forward. But see, if you harden your heart and be like, I'm mad at that person, or they didn't do what I say, or they always telling me this, but they give me the runaround, then guess what? You aborting your mission, because you ain't that evil to be evil with evil. You see what I'm saying? You got to stay on the side of love. You got to stay on the side of righteousness. You got to humble yourself. You got to take your time, do it slow so you can do it some more. Because it's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when you do it, because Satan ain't got you under that spell. You're not a part of this matrix. You see what I'm saying? You're not plugged into this matrix, so it's a problem when you do something. That's why everybody watching you and you feeling like, why y'all looking at me but y'all won't give me credit? Why y'all looking at me but y'all want to assassinate me? Why y'all looking at me but y'all feeling some type of way, like y'all can't respect my anointing, like y'all can't respect who I am, who God sent me? And that ain't being arrogant, bold, cocky or having an egotistical demeanor about the situation. That's just you knowing who you are. You know what part you play. You know that you are here to do the will of the Father. That's why people are going to dismiss you because they have an issue and they can't even come to you. You see what I'm saying? See, you got some people that's gonna betray you with a smile. Some people gonna betray you with a kiss. Some people gonna betray you with the knowledge. But let me tell you something. Don't worry about it. You know why? Because God got it. See, God already see what they doing. So just because you showing love and you sowing into somebody, you helping somebody, you giving to somebody, and guess what? They rejecting the truth. They hate you because you telling the truth. Guess what? Move around. Dust your feet. Keep going. Don't put your life in the hands of the enemy. Don't let people put you in a box and have you feeling like you ain't worth it or you ain't got enough. You got more than enough. They jelly beans and they can't even understand it. You real, I dig it. Mad respect, always keep preaching, always and forever in a day. You know what I'm saying? That's just how we move. It's reach one, teach one. Iron sharpens iron. You see what I'm saying? If I'm saying something to help you stand up, pass it on. Give it to the next person. And if it come a time where I'm down, pass it on. Speak life. Uplift me. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's good to give. That's why it's good to give and sow seeds. See, you got to keep sowing them seeds and you got to keep your peace of mind, even though it seems like people are not aligned with who you are. Everybody ain't gonna accept you. Everybody ain't meant to understand you, and most people ain't gonna understand your purpose. See, if God exposed you to the world, if God revealed your heart and showed people the type of mind you had, you would have been assassinated. You would have been taken out. You see what I'm saying? Because you are saving many just by your existence, because you know who you are and you know whose you are. It ain't even about no clout. You see what I'm saying? It's about love. And so when you starting to show up and you starting to show love, people will begin to speak for you and you ain't got to say nothing. And that's the favor from the Most High. That's the love that He's giving you because you are not afraid to let your light shine. So when the enemy come to kill, steal, and destroy and try to dim your light, don't worry about it. That don't mean God has turned his back on you. Just because you ain't feeling all up mighty and you ain't feeling so energetic and so empowered, it's all right. You going through the motions. Either you're going through a storm or you're coming out of a storm or you're in the middle of a storm. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't judge yourself. Forgive yourself. Be patient with yourself. Speak life into yourself. You see what I'm saying? Of course, Rush, you can share it. If I see your videos on my what's FYP, may I share them to promote you? Yes, sir, Rush. All praise to the Most High. I appreciate you for I thank you for that thought. You know what I'm saying? Just for sharing that and just for having a mind and a heart to want to support me in that way. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? You know, because everything happened for a reason. You see, and is for your page. If I see your videos on my For Your page, oh yeah, most definitely share it. You ain't gotta see them on there. Go to my page and just share it. You know, do as you will, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? We gotta stop letting people play with us, y'all, because we are the peacemakers. We are the salt. We the ones that keep the peace, and we the ones that make sure people are being empowered or being loved. You see what I'm saying? We keep the peace. So you got to begin to walk in your purpose and you got to walk in your calling and you got to start walking like you know who God called you to be. See what I'm saying? You don't let nobody take you out of character because they envious of you. And now I'm telling you now, what they say, what the words say, Satan come like a roaring lion, seeing who he may devour, and or he appear as a beam of light. That's a true statement. Because one minute you think you know somebody, or you think they rocking with you, you think they you know, you think they rocking with God like you rocking with God, but then you come to find out they were just trying to manipulate you to get the ups on you. You see what I'm saying? And see if the shoe fit, please put it on. If it don't, then take it off. You see what I'm saying? But if you got those who trying to manipulate you for the word of God, or them Jezebel spirits that's trying to finesse you by making you think that they love God so much, look at the fruit. Look at their fruit. And stop arguing with people when they trying to argue with you about your relationship and about their relationship. You see what I'm saying? If you hate me so much and you feeling some type of way, why you need my approval? Why you need my validation? You see what I'm saying? So they can't do it like you because they not you. So while they trying to be you, the only thing they doing is hurting themselves. Because while they keep on trying to dig you up and expose you, the only thing they doing is exposing you to more souls to win. Because when people get to talking about you and lying on you and gossiping about you, God can't let you go out like that. But then you can't let you go out like that. You got to begin to stand up and speak up and let it be known, I'm not with the gossiping. You see what I'm saying? You got to let people know, nah, you ain't going to play both sides. You going to pick a side. Either you with me or against me. Either you going to speak up for me or you going to talk behind my back. Pick one. Because you can't do both. See what I'm saying? You can't have your cake and ice cream and eat it too. Yeah, you can, but guess what? One of them go down the wrong too. You see what I'm saying? So that's why we got order. That's why we got order. And that's why we got order. Laura Brooks, you say, I choose Jesus. That's right. That's right. Jesus is the reason for the season. The blood is alive and well. Make no mistake about that. God made the fence. It's up to us to find our side. That's right. Exactly. That's what we got to do. We got to keep on rising high. You got to begin to know who you are and speak the truth, because the truth will set you free. Some people are going to be mad at you just because you're not waiting in line to speak the truth. When see, let me tell you something. You be good as long as people mind their business and stay out your way. But when people start trying to get in your way and now they want to say it to your face or say it behind your back, and now your actions speak louder than your words, and you standing on business, and when you standing on business, it's like, you know what? I see what you're doing. I see how you coming at me. I know you gossiping behind my back. I know you trying to figure me out, or you want to, you want me to feel some type of way about the energy you sending towards me. But guess what? I ain't going for it. And since you know I ain't going for it, now you really want to come for me. But guess what? I'm gonna move in silence. I'm gonna get out your way. I'm gonna be humble. You know why? Because you ain't my fight. You see what I'm saying? We ain't gonna throw stone for stone. We ain't gonna fight fire with fire. We ain't gonna fight evil for evil. But at the same time, it's a time to love, a time to hate. It's a time to plant. It's a time to sow. It's a time to seed. It's a time to give. And guess what? It's a time to be wise. It's a time to speak. It's a time to be quiet. It's a time for up. It's a time for down. It's a time for life. It's a time for death. Don't let people make you anxious for something that God ain't ready for you to have yet. Don't make people make you feel like you're supposed to be somewhere where God ain't ordained for you yet. Don't allow people to push you just because they see that you are a peacemaker. You're a loving type of person. They see your spirit just like you see their spirit. But see, they want to push you. But now, understand, if people talking about you, that means they are not taking action in their own lives. Exactly. I've been hated, spit on, and death threats. Laugh out loud. God got me. Amen. That's right. Yahshua, Hamashiach, Jesus Christ, the Messiah. What pick you get in draft next year? What pick you get in draft this year? Not true. He's preaching life. Perhaps listen and learn. I am Batman Uncle. The Lord says it. All praise to the Most High. You see what I'm saying? We got to understand, y'all, this life that we live in, we got to give back. We got to begin to serve. You got to stop thinking about yourself. Stop thinking about the debt. Stop thinking about what you don't. Stop saying you broke. Stop saying I don't have it. Stop letting people call you and make you feel like you broke, because health is wealth. Wealth is health. Your mindset is everything. If you got people around you that want to drain you or keep you down, and you like, you know what? I'm trying to get out and get this. I'm trying to grind hard so I can make this happen. And they like, no, don't do it. Just leave it alone or pray about it. God already gave you the answer. God telling you to take action. But then you got this somebody around you that's trying to keep you under their wing, trying to keep you in a box. They want to know you better than you know yourself. Can you figure God out? I didn't think so. But you can figure the devil out. So if you on God's side and you his child, understand it's going to take a minute before people figure you out. But see, one thing about it, you already done figured out the enemies around you. That's why they starting to duck. That's why they starting to run. That's why they starting to hide. That's why they starting to be quiet, because they need to sniff you out some more. You ain't saying enough. You ain't loud enough. You ain't talking like you used to. You ain't telling us all about it like you used to. Who you think you are? You still that little child from the past. You still this person that used to do that. That ain't you no more. You been made whole. See what I'm saying? You been resurrected from the dead to the living. So if they can't get with you, they're going to have to dismiss you. And that's not your issue. And if they sneezing, please go and grab them a tissue and make sure you tell them bless you. You see what I'm saying? Because we going to stay lovers. We ain't never been no haters. We going to give credit to what credit do. We going to salute to everybody. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, we ain't going to allow any and everybody to keep on trying to tear us down, because you can't keep a good man down. You can't keep a good woman down. Trust and believe. You see what I'm saying? I want you to understand who you are if you don't know nothing else. Money don't make you wealthy. It's your mindset. Speak life. Stop saying that you broke. Stop saying I don't have it. Stop worrying about the bills. Stop worrying about the debt collectors. Pay it up, because you got more where they come from. Pay it up. Stop trying to stack money and save money when you ain't taking care of what need to be taken care of. See what I'm saying? Don't let this world cause you to miss out on your life purpose, on your happiness. Don't let this world cause you to lose sight of what's important. Now, when you're walking with the Father, you're doing the will of the Father, you have surrendered, and he began to take you and put you in certain places. It ain't for everybody to understand. Stop trying to respond like you still that old person. You have changed. You got to let go of what no longer serve you. See, the thing is, you need to adapt to change. You have changed. And just because God put you in a different environment and it seemed like you still ain't moving fast enough, you need to understand sometimes God wants you to get the lesson. Sometimes God don't want you speaking to everybody and speaking like, let me tell you something. One thing about it, if you do what is hard, you're going to get what's easy. If you do what's easy, you're going to get what's hard. So when you go down and lay the groundwork and you do what's hard, you start being righteous. You treat people how you want to be treated. You respecting yourself. You respecting others. You showing gratitude. Let me tell you something. One thing about it, your action going to speak louder than your words. So when somebody try to talk about you, your action already spoke for it, and they gonna tell them, you know what, get away from me. Don't talk about him. No, not that one. Don't talk about that one, because you don't know what that one done for me in my time of need. And see, that what God come in at. See what I'm saying? See, that what God come in at and show favor on you. You see what I'm saying? See, when you do right by people, when you do right by yourself, when you do right by others, that's when God come in the midst and he began to favor you through those people. So you ain't got enough haters. You see what I'm saying? Because the more you loving those haters, the more God can grow you. The more you forgiving those haters, the more God can forgive you, and the more food he can put on your plate. See, you ain't getting money or you ain't getting rich for your own sake. You getting rich to help others. But see, if you selfish and you feeling like you want to store up for yourself, or I got it out the mud, or I struggle so long You know, I've been struggling too long, and now I finally got a doorway. I'm gonna keep all this food, even if it gets spoiled, even if it get rotten. I ain't getting nobody none, because didn't nobody help me. What's up, Rejoice? But let me tell you something. Let it all go. Let it all go. Begin to when God tell you to bless somebody, bless them. It ain't gotta be with money, but bless them. When God tell you to speak to somebody that's being low down towards you, that's being envious towards you, that's being naive or acting like they don't see you, when God tell you to speak to them, speak to them. Because guess what? You don't know how God gonna change that situation around. So it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when you do it. You see what I'm saying? Because God don't want you to get it the quick way. God wants you to get it the long way. God wants you to take your time and do it slow so you can do it some more. That way, when people that came up against you thinking that they rushing to the top, you moving like that snail. You see what I'm saying? You moving like that snail, and by the time you get there, you're gonna be all as well because you've been through a whole lot of hell. You got a chance to see all your haters, all your snakes. You got a chance to cut the grass. You got a chance to mow the lawn. You got a chance to do all that. And guess what? You was just walking on by, taking your time, moving slow, doing it slow, and you was doing it some more. And the whole time you was doing it slow, they was running past you like this, like you was just dumbfounded, or like you was slow, like you didn't know what you was doing, like you didn't know who God is in your life. You see what I'm saying? But guess what? You see that light right there? They about to get a wake-up call. You know why? Because your light just came on. So they're going to get a wake-up call, and they're going to realize we have been hurting someone that have done nothing wrong to us. Let me tell you something. Some people got to kill your character in order for them to wake up and recognize and smell the coffin. Some people got to dig your grave before they can let you live and go in peace. You see what I'm saying? Some people got to throw dirt on your name so they can recognize and realize that you always been clean. See what I'm saying? Some people got to disrespect you before they can resurrect you. You see what I'm saying? But let me tell you something. They can't resurrect you and they can't disrespect you unless you give them the power. But when you respect yourself and you check yourself, you got to understand when they hating on you, that's bad for their health. You see what I'm saying? What's up, y'all? Lee Ann Sanders. Rush, thank you. Hi, shalom. Shabbat shalom. All praise to the Most High. Peace be unto you. You see what I'm saying? Hola, hola. Muy bien, muy bien. Hey, we was born to win. We weren't born to lose. See what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. Don't get caught up in the money. Take your time. Do it slow so you can do it some more. But see, when you rush into the top, when you rushing to kick somebody else down just so you can get up, oh my God, you in for a rude of awakening. You see what I'm saying? Stop thinking because you feel that you need the validations from others that's gonna help you. Sometimes God will let you pour your heart out to somebody and they won't be able to help you. But see, they not your problem. They not your fight. It ain't for you to be mad at them because you like, well, you know what? I gave you this. I was a good listener to you. I was a good lover to you. I sold into your life. Sometimes it ain't about that. Sometimes God wants you to come talk to him. Sometimes God wants you to know that prayer still works. God wants you to know that Jesus is still on the main line. You just got to tell him what you want. Sometimes God wants you to know. So you can run, but you can't hide. You see what I'm saying? So you might as well come on back to the front line. I say come on back to the front line. You might as well come on back to the front line. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Because you got to see, you know how they say, kill yourself. What's wrong with you? Listen to what they saying. Kill yourself. You can't kill yourself unless you commit suicide. But see, when they say kill yourself, they saying deny yourself. Huh? What say? When they say stay dangerous, they telling you to stay aware of this matrix that you live in. It ain't for you to be doing evil. It ain't for you to be doing wrong or doing what everybody else doing. Let your light shine. What you waiting on? You represent the light, right? So you telling me you scared of the darkness? You mean to tell me that you gonna let that darkness cause you to lose your peace? because you standing alone and you see that it's wrong and you know God is holding you accountable to call it out. So you're going to let the enemy steal your peace because you don't want to stand in your authority. You don't want to walk in your power that God gave you. I'm trying to make it make sense now. So you telling me, you mean to tell me these people don't know